I'm gonna take you to the basement. I've done basements before. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of basements. I don't know. I think what it comes from is when I was a kid, my grandparents in Virginia had a basement and they had this home. It was I wanna say a 3-bedroom, 1-bath with a basement, little home on the side of a highway. I loved that home on some land, beautiful view. They had a basement. And growing up, it was always kind of like, we wanted to go in the basement because there was a lot of cool stuff down there, but we were also scared to. But I'm gonna go down to the basement. I have a feeling this won't be a scary basement. Not that my grandparents was, but it kind of was because they used to can vegetables. I don't know if anybody does that anymore. Oh, it's dark, okay. And I'm gonna try to find a light here. Oh, there's more back there, okay. We're fine, it's all good. There's definitely lights down here, but I'm not seeing how to get to it. So we've got a fireplace in the basement. I don't know. I've got my camera on here to kind of show you the space. I guess you could do something with this. Definitely usable. Let's see, no longer must I dream to feel all around okay, love is real, love is real. I feel like if I don't go in this closet here. Welcome to another Columbia, South Carolina home tour. Today I'm going to show you a colonial revival with Southern influence built in 1938. We're just 4.5 miles from downtown Columbia and you are going to love this colonial, traditional Southern home with so many upgrades. So it's 5 bedrooms, 6 baths, right at 5,600 square feet. And I love the look of this home. So we are down a quiet street in Columbia and you can see just beautiful. I don't know if you can see on the other side of those trees, but just surrounded by beautiful homes, large lots. This lot here is right around an acre. You can see really nice, beautiful home next door, very established. And I'm gonna take you right inside. And if you don't mind, I'm just gonna treat you like a client, tell you everything I know about the area, the home, and we'll just get to it. So there's a lot to look at. We've got really 3 levels, the main level upstairs, and then also there is a basement, not even included in that square footage. So you're technically you've gotta be well over 6,000 square feet, probably 6,500 square feet. So first, when we come in off the foyer entry here, we've got a beautiful formal dining room. And this is kind of what you expect to see in a home with this style. Can't wait to show you the kitchen as well. It's been upgraded, it's beautiful. But you can see the molding is gorgeous. We've got some built-ins here. I love that. So cool. Fireplace. Now this is a pretty large table, but you can get even more expansive here. And then of course on this other side, we've got another built-in, the French doors with glass, thick solid wood doors. And look at the molding here. This is really cool. It's a lot to look at. So I'm gonna try to do this in the most seamless way possible. The flow is really nice. It feels like just in a huge open one level, which is kind of hard to find with, a home of this age. So you come in here first to this beautiful family room with another fireplace, lots of windows. We're just wrapped in windows here. Look at the ceiling detail. We'll go outside later, but I want to show you inside first. Huge open space. I love this kind of vaulted ceiling. And of course, gorgeous brick fireplace. I'm so glad they left that fireplace with the traditional brick. Looks really good. So we came in off the dining room over here. Of course, we've got just a lot of storage, cabinets here, plenty of space for storage. Just show you here, but I'm gonna take you into the kitchen from off the family room. Take a look at this, natural solid wood cabinets. You could put another dining table there. I would actually put, I don't know, I think I'd put a little dining table here and put a huge island there just for more seating. But we've got stainless appliances, 2 sinks, which is nice. Look at that view outside. Really pretty day. It's hot, but it's pretty. Z-line appliance with the dual ovens, 6 burner, plus the flat top. I love that. Every time I just make hash browns on them. Like, that's all I know to do on this thing. I know you can cook hamburgers and everything else. I just like making hash browns on them. Huge commercial style vent hood there. And look at these cabinets. I mean, it just continues and continues. You've got a little bench seating here. Storage everywhere. Another sink over here. And it just goes on and on and on. Take a look from this angle. Upgraded recessed lighting, tile floor, and we've got this built-in Sub-Zero, which I tell you, this is one of the good ones, Sub-Zero 695. I've got one around this year, and mine's a 99. I think mine's a 750 or 725, but they last. I mean, it's like a Ford. You get in, it breaks, you just put maintenance, and they last forever. Really good quality product. Look at this. This is so cool. Okay, I'm gonna make sure I do it right. But look at that swing around. Who needs that much storage for spices? I don't know, maybe somebody who bakes. But it goes on both sides here. Of course, we've got the lights. I'm sure there's a button around here somewhere to light this up, but very nice. You just don't find that anymore. And look, it just disappears right in there. Here we've got the sliders, very nice. Whole bunch of storage over there. And then, of course, what I showed you before, this kind of flow into the dining room, more storage over here, dining room's there, but every single spot they could put storage, they did. Okay, there's a lot to look at. I'm gonna go around this way off the family room and show you this kind of little like sitting area, parlor, keeping room. Beautiful hardwood floors here continue. I love the wide hallway here. And around this corner, you're back into the dining room. So you think about the flow of this property if you're entertaining. I mean, it is just seamless from the dining into the family and kitchen. Lots of storage, which I'll show you over there. And then, of course, laundry right off there as well, kind of in the center of the home. So this little keeping area leads out to the patio. More doors if you just want to shut this area off. Coming around here, off this little parlor, and I'm going to swing around so you can see this space really well. We've got the owner's suite, and it's gorgeous. This home just has such a nice feel, so much nice light coming into this home. It is staged by a really great stager in town. Shift Design and Staging is, I believe, the name of it, but they do a fantastic job, and it looks really great here. So another seating area here, reading area. Coming here, you've got a large tub. And that looks like, yeah, that's a soaker. Oh, it's a jetted tub. Some jets in there. Single vanity here. Toilet right there. Tile all the way up, halfway up the walls. And then you've got this giant walk-in shower. Just massive. Tons of storage. Got a little pass through here to look at this closet. This closet is just ridiculous. It just keeps going on and on and on. All right, where do we look here? Let's go this way. All quality wood built in. Even a place to sit. Look at that. With storage in the bottom. And over here, a little, kind of, I guess, a little makeup vanity. Guess prep area. I mean, you can about do anything you want in this closet. It's got so much space. Huge amount of space. And then, I don't know why you need more space, but there's more space. I guess shoes would be really good there. I would take those. I guess they're mirrored, that's nice, but I would just put shoes in there, take it off. All right, more storage over here. Full wardrobe, perfect for, you put any long clothes dresses in there. And then this leads to a little coffee bar off the owner's suite. Look at that, here we go. Shift, staging, and design. Yeah, they're fantastic. So coming off this main area here, you could just close this off and you've got this whole corner of the house to yourself. You wouldn't even need to leave. Got a nice machine, little wine cooler, the closet, of course, into your sitting room, your bathroom, mega closets, and let's head around here. And of course, molding throughout here. I also love how everything's crisp, clean, white, matches with the outside. Just a really good feel. Okay, this is locked. I know this is not the entrance to the basement. I guess just a storage area, closet there, dining room, and then you've got this kind of storage, deep coat closet, more storage here. This leads to an office, more storage around here, and then kind of the main half bath for guests right there. Okay, we're gonna go in here to the office, which is at the center of the home, off the dining room. Now they removed the doors here. I guess you could put it back up, but I like this kind of open concept. Plenty of shelving on both sides here. Gorgeous. Shelving up and down. Got a little additional storage. Oh, that's more like the security, internet, stuff like that. So you've got a central location for that. And then this leads over here to the basement, which I'll take you down there in a minute. We are back to the foyer, and then off the foyer on the opposite side of the house. Look at this, another den. Beautiful. The molding is really, really nice. We've got this ledge, kind of dental molding up top. I love how this door is wrapped and framed. Really nice. Office over there, that's the hallway I showed you. Those doors that are closed, that's the owner's suite as well. I'll take you around here to see this fireplace. Now we've seen what, how many fireplaces? 3 fireplaces so far. And I love these. My parents have these on their house. These old style shutters. I just think they look cool. Look really nice. All right, so off of this room, come back here. We have another bath. That's just a half bath. Now I'll go in here to kind of show you. Toilet and sink. Pretty simple here, but 2 half baths here on the main level, and then of course the ensuite full bath. And another little bonus room here. This could also be a bedroom. It has a closet. You have an exit here to the outside. So this could be a really cool, like maybe guest suite if they need their own access in and out. And look at this bar, this is cool. I love the bold color. I don't even know what that color is. It's like it's a red I've never seen before, but I really like it. It really pops. And that is red. Look at that, almost a little orange in it, but really cool in that space. I'm guessing that was a closet and they converted that. You got the half bath on the other side, so that makes sense. And then of course, closet right here, extra deep. Okay, so I'm thinking before I take you upstairs, I'm gonna take you to the basement. I've done basements before. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of basements. I don't know. I think what it comes from is when I was a kid, my grandparents in Virginia had a basement and they had this home. It was I want to say a 3-bedroom, 1-bath with a basement, little home on the side of a highway. I loved that home on some land, beautiful view. They had a basement. And growing up, it was always kind of like, we wanted to go in the basement because there was a lot of cool stuff down there, but we were also scared to. But I'm gonna go down to the basement. I have a feeling this won't be a scary basement. Not that my grandparents was, but it kind of was because they used to can vegetables. I don't know if anybody does that anymore. Oh, it's dark, okay. And I'm gonna try to find a light here. Oh, there's more back there, okay. We're fine. It's all good. You know, there's definitely lights down here, but I'm not seeing how to get to it. So we've got a fireplace in the basement. I don't know. I've got my camera on here to kind of show you the space. I guess you could do something with this. Definitely usable. You know, let's see. No longer must I dream to feel all around and when okay, love is real, love is real. You know, I feel like if I don't go in this closet here, I'm gonna get crap for it. Oh, okay, it's not that bad. Just a little, oh, somebody was here. CP, oh, okay, we've had enough. There, you know what I love though, is when I see stuff like this, I wanna know how old this is. Let's see, let's take this out. This is January 3rd, 1999. Huh, okay, it's been there a while. All right, we're gonna get out of here. Water heater's down here, HVAC, it's got all that. Okay, let's get out of here. Good. I'm gonna close this door nice and tight, lock it if I can. Okay, we're good. Now I'm gonna show you the upstairs, then I'm gonna take you around the outside, which this is an acre lot, really, really huge property. Let's go upstairs. Okay. Wood treads leading all the way up. Look at the storage is just insane everywhere. You know, they didn't close up a space and not use it as storage. They used every single angle in this house for storage. So, top of the stairs to the right, beautiful hardwoods here, lots of windows, really good sized bedroom. Closet here. Good dual door, nice size. Look at the ceiling as well. Very nice. Leads into here, a Jack and Jill with some color on the walls, which is nice. Storage, toilet, and tub shower over here. Really, really, really bright with all the windows into this very large room. Hardwoods in here, 1, 2, 3, 4 windows. Ceiling detail again. And look at this lot. I mean, it is so private. We'll get out there in a little bit. Coming back into the loft area. More storage, more closets, more closets. Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 bedrooms here. The one downstairs could be used as a bedroom, although it just has a half bath, no closet there, but definitely a flexible space. This one has a private bath. We continue with the wood ceiling here, which is really nice. Look at this tree. That is what is that, a short needle pine? I don't know. If you know, comment below. I don't know trees very well, but that's a really cool looking tree. And then we've got a full bath here. Standard tub shower, tile all the way up the wall, and look at these fishing lures. Very cool. Closet over here. Big walk-in. Lots of space. I'll go through this way. So it kind of 2 doors leading out. This one down to the front staircase where the foyer is. I love a home with 2 staircases. That's just so convenient to get up and down. We've got an attic fan. I wonder if that works. I tell you, I love attic fans. When I was a kid, we had one, and it was just so cool at night, on a cold night. You'd crack all the windows, the air would flow through, smelled so good. But then if you left it on too long, you'd wake up soaking wet because it would get so moist. There we go, look at that. Really cool. Stuff's going up and down. That's that little loft area. The other 2 bedrooms I showed you. Another bedroom and fireplace number 457, whatever the count is there. Hardwood floors here, wrapped in windows. Really big, beautiful room. If you like the feel of an older quality house, they do not build homes like this anymore. This is what you get here. More storage, closet space. Bathroom here. Big shower, tile, wrap around here to the sink. Lots of square footage. Okay, I'm gonna take it down. Let's go down the back here. I wanna go through the kitchen one more time. Upstairs was nice. Look at how, just even this space with the window, how that makes that look really great flow. We're gonna go back to the front. I'm going a little bit slow in the front, wrap around to the back. And you can tell this home has been added on to as well. Maybe I'll try to go out over there because see, we've got this window here that they left here, and that looks into the dining room, I believe. But we're gonna head over here, back over there. There's a kitchen because I saw this. Now I'm gonna figure that out. I don't know how to make it work, maybe. Oh, it's just a cool little detail, I like it. All right, we're here in the backyard. And check this out. We've got these big, beautiful lanterns framing this dual gate. Those are really cool. And look, just the detail here. I love this little gate. Go visit your friends over there. That's a beautiful house as well. Looking at this side of the house, nice little private courtyard kind of area. And let's get back here and see what we can find. First time in the backyard, but I know this is definitely one of the features to find, just 4.5 miles from downtown Columbia, really convenient to the highway. To find this kind of acreage and privacy, really, really rare. But check this out over here. So we've got another little access point over there, and then this cool little area. Of course, we'll trim that tree back a little bit, and you can come down here and hang out. I don't know, everybody can sit around and talk, look at each other, have a little party. I'm sure a lot of good times were had here. And then you can see a lot of this land goes way back. And this is, I don't know if you can see from the video, I'm gonna stand up here, but there's a drop off. There's a definite drop off. You can see it sloping there, but you get all this privacy from everything back there. Okay, we're not going down there. I'm not getting in the brush over there. Stick to the yard we can see. This little wrought iron half kind of fence leading around. Let's see what we can see over here. Okay, we get a little bit better view over here. I'm sure there's a lot of nature out there. Coming around the corner here, we've got a little gate going down there. If you want to jump off that cliff, that's how you do it. And then this little area, of course, 3 HVAC systems, a door down to the basement. That was not so scary, but you've got access there. Oh, we got a little, this is open for us. I'll take you back up to the front. This is that door leading into that really cool little bar, the reddish orangish bar there. But you can see the front yard is huge. We've got a detached garage over there. I do not have a key for that, and I don't believe it's open, but I'll check. But you get a pretty standard garage. Let's see, I bet it's locked. Oh, nope. Oh gosh, that scared me. Dark places. We got a blinking box over there. I don't know what that is, but I'm curious. Let's see. Where's the light? Oh my goodness. All right, we're just gonna, there's lights in here. Guess maybe it's a pool. I don't know what that is. That is okay. I don't know what it is, but we're gonna go. All right, show you the front. There's that beautiful tree up front. It is a gorgeous day. Look at the clouds. That's one thing that I really appreciate. I grew up here, but living in South Carolina, growing up, I didn't realize how beautiful our sky was until I moved to Chicago, and I was there for 14 years. And it is beautiful in Chicago some of the year, but then it's really, really cold and dreary, and you don't see the sun. And I can remember when I moved back here in 2014, January, it was 72 and the sun was out, and I thought, oh my goodness, what was I doing in Chicago for so long? Such a beautiful house. If you're thinking about buying a home in the greater Columbia area, it may seem weird to reach out to somebody you watch on YouTube, but people do it all the time and I'm happy to help.